Well, here we go. This is going to be a completely blind run of a game that I know next to nothing about. And, I've got a number of things to say in regards to the whole private video mechanic and all that stuff, but we'll probably get into that as I actually start the game. So, let's, begin here by, first I'm just going to show something that I approved of. I loaded up the game just to check audio and like all that kind of stuff, and I took a look at the controls. Found out that the defaults are pretty much exactly what I would have wanted them to be. I'm kind of astonished, actually, because, like, although the WAD's movement control is pretty typical, I was expecting this game to still do the, like, arrow keys ZA or ZX type thing that a lot of games do, and it did not. But K and J are what I always use for this kind of stuff, so that's cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get started, because nobody gives a shit about controls or Bigfoot, and see what we're in for here. Guess we're just doing that, and sure, whatever. I assume this is just the file name, it doesn't have anything to do with, like, the character or anything, so... Apparently there are 46 music scrolls. There is something looking like a small treasure chest, and I start with 30 bottles. I guess we'll find out what that means eventually. Not gonna bother reading this, y'all can read. For the record, every time I say y'all, I'm being, like, intentionally stupid. I don't usually say y'all. Also, I really hope I'm not super sniffly. I sneezed a lot before I started the recording, and I don't want that to, like, ruin the quality of this. So these cutscenes appear to have more colors than the NES palette, but I still appreciate the attempt. Order of No Quarter. Don't know what that means. Alright, guess that's all the shovel we need. And by that, I mean all the story we need. I am immediately saying shovel, and I don't know why. Alright, so isn't this a thing where you can, like, bounce on it? That's, like, the one mechanic I know from this game. Basically, I know this game exists. I know that you use a shovel as a weapon, obviously. I know that it was apparently based off of, like, the Scrooge McDuck mechanic from DuckTales, and that he has an amiibo for some reason, and that a lot of people wanted him in Smash 4 as, like, the first indie character or something. But, that is basically the extent of what I know about this game. I've had it in my Steam library for about 2 years. I actually took a screenshot, before I started this. I can insert it here, assuming I don't forget. And, I think someone gifted it to me, unless we just bought it on like a sale or something. I don't know who gifted it to me. If it's one of the people watching, let yourself be known, because I'd like to let people get credit where it's due. So, as we're going through this beginning area, I will also mention that because this is a private video, and a very limited group of people should be seeing it, I do appreciate basically any feedback you want to give. Okay. If I am doing fine and you think that this is a good series to continue with, then just let me know. If you think that this is not the kind of game you want to see me do more of, then you can let me know that also. You have the Discord to talk on, but you can also use the YouTube comments. Basically, I just want to make sure that I'm not putting out crap. And, that's basically it. I'm looking for feedback. I'm going to be keeping an eye on, like, the views and stuff also, because if, basically, this is where I have to kind of get into ugly territory, because I really don't like to talk about this kind of stuff, because it kind of makes me look like an asshole from the wrong perspective, but, since this is supposed to currently be limited content, I think at some point it's going to be made public, but I haven't decided how that's going to work yet. We'll figure that out eventually. Basically, the view counter should not be going very high, and so if it is, then that probably means somebody's sharing the link, and I may have to, like, go through extra steps to, like, make sure that doesn't happen, and it's going to be just kind of a generally bad experience, so, I don't mind, like, double-dipping type stuff. Like, say you have a roommate that also watches my stuff, and you let them watch it. Like, that's fine, I don't give a crap, but don't, like, post the link for everybody to see and then ruin the whole thing, because that would be bad. So anyway, obviously, only a couple minutes into it, but I'm already kind of getting into the groove of this, and, so far I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Looks like we found the first of those things. So what is that exactly? Music sheet. Visit the bard. Okay. So the relics apparently are going to be like Castlevania-esque secondary items. You hold up and press the attack button to use them. Probably be getting one of those at some point soon, I'm guessing. Don't actually know what the gold does yet, but I'm collecting it because it's a collectible. I see no reason not to collect it. It is sparkly, and therefore it is probably good. But yeah, as far as anybody else who has played through this game, I mean, obviously this doesn't seem to be a very story-heavy game, at least not yet. If it ever becomes one, then don't spoil the story, but I don't really expect that to happen. But in terms of, like, if there's something that I'm not doing right, I don't mind if you tell me. But as far as, like, I don't know if you can really have a spoiler in terms of, like, gameplay mechanics for this kind of thing. I'm not really sure what I'm asking at this point. Just, I guess, use discretion when deciding what to tell me. Because it is good for blind runs to stay blind, but, gotta have the turkey, of course. Yeah, so far, having not played DuckTales, I can't compare this to that, but, I am getting somewhat of a Mega Man vibe, aside from the whole fact that I'm, like, not shooting stuff. I'm obviously using a melee weapon. I guess these are checkpoints. Does hitting it actually do anything? I can't tell. Music reminds me of, oh god, what is it? The people who made the music for Plok also made it for, a few other games like Treasure Master, and they have this very hyperactive type of music. I think, I assume this is... I can't tell if this is the secret or not. Let's see what the ladder leads to. I was about to say that, what the hell is it called? Yeah, I can't tell which way is progress. This looks like this is a secret, though. Let's see. I'm immediately losing track of what I'm saying. Okay, so you can destroy walls that do not appear to be destroyable. That is good to know. I knew there had to be some way to get to this thing. But yeah, it's an artificial intelligence bomb is what I was thinking of. That was, I believe, made for like a chiptune competition, and it's not actually from a NES game, but it sounds like it would be. But I don't know, there's just something about this that kind of reminds me of that, maybe just the instrumentation. just dance a little bit. I'm just gonna keep wandering back and forth between these screens until I eventually find out that one of them is progress. Because I don't think there's like a map or anything, so I'll just have to kind of guess. Okay, so this is a dead end then. Unless you can dig through the wall. Never can tell with this, apparently. Not sure how common those digging walls are, because I just kind of found that one by accident. But yeah, I think I was told that this game is 6 to 8 hours long, I think, was the amount that was told on the Discord chat. There was a lot of talk about switching between two games so that if you don't like one of them, then like you won't be paying for nothing, basically. I don't mind that. I like the idea behind it, but it also means that for any kind of game that I do, if I am going to be switching off, then like you're basically only going to get 2 videos of it every month, and that's like 1 hour of gameplay. So depending on what the game is, like something like this, I wouldn't mind doing every week, unless there's a lot of people that find it to be boring or something. I don't know, but again, this will just... good. This will kind of come with just feedback. We'll figure out where to go with it. So going on a random tangent, because tangents are fun, I believe I've mentioned in the past that here in Texas, there is an astonishing number of random donut shops, and every single one of them is just called either Donut or Donuts, and they don't have, like, any actual, like, original name to them. Before today, I have never been to one of them. Like, they're basically just... Oh, and we've got machinery outside. Awesome. But, like, they've always just kind of been this present force. Like, every road you go down, there's 2 or 3 random donut shops, and they're all just the exact same, like, plain, all caps, donut, and that's it. Like, no sign, no anything. And, I've always just ignored them, but, I heard from Joel that apparently they are, all run by, like, tiny old Chinese ladies, as he put it. I had not seen any evidence of this, but I just kind of assumed that it was true. So we decided to go to one today, and, it was... I have to set this up properly. Basically, like, I've already... Oh, wait, hold on, I'll get back to it after we see what this is. And the in the background, of course. Tower of Fate, apparently, is where we're heading. Okay. So yeah, basically just... nothing unusual with that dialogue, but alright. So let's see how this fight goes. Probably not too difficult for the first one. So, as I was saying, basically down the road, where we live, like about maybe 10 minutes away, there's this shopping center, or strip mall, or whatever you want to call it, that never really had anything of note in it. We passed by it a few times. It just has, like, some kind of, like, kids' clothing store, and I don't know what else. And I'm doing a freaking awful job here, Jesus. And one day, while driving past it, I noticed there was a sign that said, "Coming soon, donut." And immediately just kind of burst out laughing seeing this sign, because I'm like, why in the world do they feel the need to open yet another donut place? But, so we drove past it a couple more times, and it hadn't opened. And, then I think it was last week, instead of "coming soon, donut," there was "grand opening, donut." And like, prior to that point, there was no, like, actual lettering on the building or anything, so I'm thinking, like, hey, maybe it'll actually be a legitimate place. But no, it's still just large capital yellow letters spelling donut, and that's it. And so, today, we decided to actually check it out, because we've not been to any of the donut places. I'm like, you know what, I can go for some random generic donut. Also, God, that fucking machine outside. I need to pause this. I don't even know if I can pause this. Yeah, screw it. I'll be back in a second. This is awful. Alright, it's been about an hour. I hope I remember what I'm actually doing, because, yeah, time has passed. Cool. Alright, but, wow, control's not wanting to work either. I'm probably gonna die because of the delay, but, so let me explain what happened there. As you could tell, there was a shit ton of noise going on. I mentioned in one of the Last Impact videos recently that they were probably going to be redoing the stairs leading up to the apartment. That is what they did. I don't know why they just kind of started doing it at like 2 p.m. on a random Tuesday, or Wednesday, or whatever the hell today is. It's a Wednesday. But that is what they did. It was very loud, but it's over, and that's about all there is to that story. I don't really have anything to add to that. So, whatever. That was a weird death animation. But I do have to finish the donut story, so let me just wait until we're officially done with this fight here. And he's gone. Guess that was the end of the stage. I wasn't sure if it was just like a... I didn't know if this was like a big world with bosses strewn about, or if it actually had a stage format, but probably a stage format. Apparently the next boss has a lot more health than that one did, judging from the top right of the screen. Uh-oh. Yeah. Alright. The hell? Okay, so I can press a button to twitch slightly. Alrighty. So. I was not expecting world map. Okay. So, I'm not sure if that icon on the bottom means I have all the, like, music scrolls for that, or what that means exactly, but I guess we'll go ahead and move on. Does this shovel actually count as a weapon? Oh, okay. I don't know if I want to talk to everyone, but okay. I'll talk to a few people, I suppose. See, oh, hey, there's just Link. Are you the same person? No. So here's the problem I'm having. I wanted to finish the last story, but now I have to, like, read villager dialogue and stuff, and I'm gonna keep getting interrupted, so I'll just say it real quick. Basically, I think I left off just saying that we went to the donut shop, and, first of all, outside of it, there's a couple of statues of, like, it's basically these two horses, like, rearing up on their hind legs and fighting each other, and both of the horses have very well-established balls on the statues. I'm not sure why, but they do. And so it's like this overly fancy statue that has nothing to do with the donut shop. It just happens to be there. And so we go inside, and guess what? It's an Asian lady. She wasn't particularly old or tiny, but it was an Asian lady, and probably Chinese, so Joel was right about that much, at least. That's pretty much the whole story, just donut shops are very common here, and they all seem to be owned by Chinese ladies, and it's really weird. That I wish there was more to the story, but that's about it. So anyway, speaking of horses, I guess I can't go inside the house. You look like an anteater. I know you're a deer, probably, but yeah. Truple King. Oh, there's way too many characters. I'm not going to talk to all these. Oh, hey, here's the bard. I give the music things too. Repertoire. I like the word repertoire. Is there any benefit to holding on to these? I don't know yet. I'm gonna go ahead and give them. Does he play the songs? Oh, that's kind of cool. So, were both of those pages for the same song, I'm guessing? Wait, I got 5? I thought I only found like 2. Alright. What was the one that he just unlocked? This one? No. I don't know. My mind is too scatterbrained right now because of having to stop the video for an entire hour in between it, so I can't remember what I've just done. I guess let's just move on. I did also want to point out that when I died against the boss, it looked like it had this weird system where, like, I had to spend gold to respawn, but then I got it back by returning to the spot. I'll have to review the footage and see if I got all the money back or how that worked, but that's kind of an interesting mechanic, I guess. So, meal tickets. Oh, shit. I didn't even see what it was. Okay, so that's also what gold does. I would not mind a health upgrade. So I wonder what I can max this out to then. Wait, what? What did I just buy? Am I not reading the text? God damn it, I thought it gave me like a heart container type thing. I don't even have relics, so I don't want that yet. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look at the footage. God, the freaking construction just ruined this video. It's kind of amazing. Oh wait, is this... Okay, never mind, it was just there, I had to get it. I'm glad I happened to notice that at the last second, because otherwise that might have been a complete waste of money. Alright, so what's down here? A stein of mead. No, these are barrels, not steins, but I wanted to just say it. Grandma Swamp. I like the useless info, it's good. Okay, so it says only 22 minutes. It's... my actual Steam playtime is, currently 113 minutes. So yeah, that's how long the, construction was going on. So anyway, I guess there's not really too much time to do much else, but we can at least move into the next area and maybe start a level. Hey, let's play Hoop Stick. There, I dug up the dirt. And you apparently did a little dance. Alright, so, a couple more quick things I wanted to mention before before the video's over and before I forget about them completely. For the sake of these videos kind of having like their own conversation subjects that don't bleed into the public ones, if people want to do like random Q&A stuff, like if you ask me questions in the comments of this video, I can answer them in the next one, that kind of thing. Just generic stuff, it doesn't have to be anything like majorly interesting, but if I don't have anything else going on in the game, I can talk about them. Let's see. About you. Okay. I don't know how to get up there. Oh, I can apparently do that. Alright. guess those are just always treasure. Wondering when I'll find a relic, probably in the next level. But yeah, Q&A can be a thing, and as far as the schedule on these videos go, this first one was released later than I would have wanted it to, just due to a combination of kind of coming up with the answer to what game I'm going to do a bit late, and also just me being lazy. But I think from after this first month, I'm probably going to establish a schedule where I do them on the 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th of every month, regardless of what day that falls on. So just tell me what you think about that. Pastoral. Let's see what that one sounds like. Alright. Problem is, again, I have a horrible memory, and due to the interruption, I can't even remember if this is a song I've already heard or not. For all I know, this might have just been the one that was playing when I entered the town. And that was, like, 5 minutes ago. So, Spectre Knight, King Knight, and a locked door, so... I don't know if this is actually a full level. Let's just take a look at it, because I don't know if I want to start anything major. Okay, actually, this looks like a pay-to-pass kind of thing. What? I think there was somebody that mentioned this pond. I am definitely going to have to rewatch that video. And by that video, I mean this video right now. But yeah, as far as I can tell, this game doesn't have a save anywhere type thing. But I guess I'll go ahead and take a look at one of the stages and give it a few minutes. So much of this video has been faffing about anyway, I don't necessarily need to stay strictly to the 30-minute time limit. I can let it go a little bit over. Oh, that's a death pit. See, that looked like ground to me. Well, some of that's not coming back. Unless I can do this. Nope! Okay. That sucks. I want that gold. Oh, okay, I can't get it. So, did that bring me back up to the total I had before? Once again, I will have to check, because I don't remember how much I had. Oh, hello. And he runs into a wall and dies. Good. Also, I'm getting some serious, flashbacks to Nightman from Mega Man 6 here. It's got similar music, it's got, like, green castle walls, purple sky. I think that's what that stage looked like, at least. Been a while since I've played number 6. I do like all the NES Mega Man games, though. They're fun. So yeah, I might just go at, like, the first continue spot or something, and then if the game doesn't save, then whatever. What the hell are these enemies? Just mice with helicopters. But yeah, despite this first video becoming a little bit of a travesty at the halfway point, I am enjoying this game so far. I look forward to playing more of it. I do worry slightly about not having a whole lot to talk about, but that is why I suggested the Q&A stuff. Yeah, I thought so. So, there's continue. I guess I'll go to another one. It's not quite at 30 minutes yet. Wait, what did I just do? Is there treasure behind that? I can't tell. What do you do? Are you just a little Easter egg, or do you actually do something? No, I think you just bounce. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what of it? Oh, I'm getting tricksy now. Gotta fake him out and then hit, I guess. Also, since I'm assuming the comparisons are going to be drawn also, besides DuckTales, I think this game takes a fair amount of inspiration from Zelda 2, because it's got the similar kind of gameplay, and it has the, like, town and stuff. Have not played much of that game. I have played it, because I had it in the, like, Collector's Edition disc for the GameCube, but, I only got to, like, the second dungeon, I think, and then just kind of stopped because it was really hard and I didn't like it that much. I've watched Vinny play it a few times, but don't know if I'll ever actually go through the whole thing myself. Maybe someday. And once again, missing out on stuff. Cool. It's not going to stop me from coming back, though. However, it will stop me from messing up, because for some reason I was expecting to bounce off of that. So since the enemies drop gems and stuff, I have to imagine that there is not a definite amount of, like, gold per stage. But, I don't know, if every enemy drops a consistent amount and, like, you manage to not get it to fall in pits, and there might be. So, I don't know if there's, like, people out there who have collected every single bit of treasure in the entire game. Oh, hello. Okay. That sounds cool, so sure. Where is my magic meter, though? Do I even have one yet? Oh, that's the blue jars. Okay. Alright, well, that is a cool thing to have. I will try to remember that it exists for the future. In before next video, I completely forget that I have it. It is fairly likely that that's going to happen, because it is me we're talking about. So it looks like the bottles... Well, let's see. Because I used 4 to use the weapon, and then I got 4 more from the bottle. So do these heal 4, or do they do more than 4? Let's see. 23, that was what, 5? Yeah, so these do 5. Okay. Always difficult to tell what's progress. That is my main problem with these kind of games, because I always want to get everything. This is looking like progress here. What was that other path then? Not sure why these statues exist. Maybe there's like a random achievement you get for breaking all of them. Or maybe, just maybe, it's a random little detail that they added that doesn't have any specific purpose. It is possible for games to have that also. Alright. Well, I am going to go ahead and stop here. I have no clue if the game will actually remember that I stopped mid-level. I'm guessing it probably won't. Also, I didn't know you could do that. Did that get rid of my ability to keep that save? Maybe that's like a bonus for, like, being confident enough to keep going. I have no clue. But, there doesn't appear to be any kind of, like, save menu or anything, so I'm gonna guess that when I close the game, it's gonna send me back to the start of the level, but that's fine. It only took, like, a couple minutes to get here. So, we'll see more of that next time. Oh, wait, what? Did clicking outside the window do that? Yes, it did. Okay. So you do lose progress. Okay, whatever. I'll just start the next video at this part.